Hi, welcome back. And for those of you who are new here, hi, I'm Candice and I'm making vlog in this channel talking about traveling, gaming and also other stuff, including this one, which we're gonna be talking about technology. In the beginning of this year, I uploaded a video of me upgrading my new MSI laptop. So I'm here to respond to your comments. Today is 11th of April and I'm gonna read the comments that we have so far. First one, to the point video, loved it. Keep going. Thanks, that's exactly what I want my videos to be. Okay, second one. You saved my life, thank you. I'm glad to hear that. So guys, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe because I can save your life. And then next, tunggu reviewnya and talk about heating and performance issue and other experience on it. Yes, here we go. I'm gonna review this laptop today. So I'm aware that there are many reviews about this laptop out there, so I'm just gonna review it briefly to point out the important things that people are usually talking about this laptop. So I've been using this laptop for about 3 months now, especially for work and video editing. For my work, I'm just using it for emails, Zoom meetings or Google Meet, something like that, so it doesn't really matter. But for video editing, it's quite surprising for me, especially about the battery. When I put a lot of effects there, a lot of particles like pictures, sound and everything, and then I set this laptop to full power and that it drains the battery so much. It will last for about 1 hour maximum. Also, I noticed that when the battery is about 27 or 28%, the preview of the video will get really slow and breaking. So you'll get uncomfortable editing with that kind of preview. Therefore, during the editing process, when the battery touches 28% or so, I will plug in the charger. And you can see here, when I plugged in the charger, it changed immediately. The video preview becomes very smooth. According to the internet comments, there's a difference in colors of this laptop. They said the color accuracy is different, but I would say it is not much, not as much as how the internet expressed about it. So in order to improve the color accuracy, my friend suggested me to calibrate the monitor, which I'm gonna do it as part of this review. But first, we need to understand why we need to calibrate the monitor. It is to make sure that the colors that we're editing, for example, videos or photos, are balanced and consistent with the general standard. Or we can say that we want to make the colors correct in various devices or when it is printed. Okay, so start from here. I'm gonna type in calibrate. And then you can improve the color on your display by using display color calibration to make sure that colors appear accurately. Okay, next. Opens this, okay, just next. This is just an example of which gamma is good. So don't let any dot in the middle like this, but we're aiming for this one. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna drag it up or down like that and just aim for the best lighting, not too dark and not too bright, so that we can't see the dot in the middle. I'm gonna press next. Let's just next. So this is too dark, this is too bright, and this is a good brightness. I'm gonna click next, and let's just click next. This is also next. We're gonna have this neutral gray gradation kind of thing. We don't want it to be too blue, too green, too purple and such like that. So I'm gonna hit next and just adjust it. I feel like it's kind of blue, so I'm gonna turn down the blue. Yep, I think this is the grade that I want. So I'm just gonna hit next. Then we're gonna see the current calibration. This is the previous one. This is the current. I'm not sure if you can see it in my recording, but my eyes can tell clearly the difference of the color. Okay, that's one way to fix your color on your screen, but probably it will be more accurate if you use the device thingy to calibrate your screen automatically, something like that. I don't have that device, so I just do it manually. And then some people will talk about the keyboard, which the gap is very little. But for me, it's not really an issue, even though I use it daily for work. Maybe I don't really have an issue with the keyboard because it depends on the hands also. Like my hand size are smaller probably. But yes, I don't have any problem with the keyboard. Also with the mouse pad, it's fine for me because I use mouse, so yeah. Alright, so what about for gaming? It is good. I haven't really played any heavy games, but I've tried to play small games such as Overcooked, Human Fall Flat and other things, and it is really good because this laptop is well known for its gaming abilities, so I think there's no problem with that. Now I'm also gonna talk about the earphone issue because on my previous laptop when I edit videos and stuff like that I only use my earphone and that the audio jack is just one. I don't have it separated like in MSI. It has one audio jack and also one for earphone, so that's why when I plug in my earphone it doesn't really work for the microphone and that I have to speak louder. I have tried to adjust the settings but I couldn't figure it out. So recently I've been using this Bluetooth earphone and it works pretty well so far, even when I call. Because I've been trying to figuring out about my earphone and I cannot seem to figure out what happened with the settings. I have tried to use splitters as well, from this type to this type of splitter, but it doesn't work for me. So if you have encountered the same thing as me and you can fix it, please let me know. I will try it. And for heating issue, I could confirm that yes, it can sometimes get quite hot, but so far it is still fine for me. Maybe because I have the extra fan for my laptop below. But overall, I'm really happy with this laptop because I can edit way faster than my previous laptop, but surely it's also because I have upgraded my RAM to 16 GB last time, which is very useful, especially for video editors. Even though many reviews said that the colors are not really accurate, but I'm just a beginner in video editing, so it is already a very good laptop for me, at least for now. Okay, next comment. Thanks for review this laptop, Mbak. Sama-sama. By the way, 2021. Oke, kenapa hard disk? Karena aku mau pakai buat tempat penyimpanan aja. Oke, jadi untuk perbandingan ya kita ambil sedikit aja karena aku pakai itu. So yang ini SSD SATA dan yang ini SSD M.2 NVMe. Jadi bedanya adalah kalau yang NVMe ini nggak semua laptop bisa ada aksesnya NVMe. Nah, meskipun laptopku MSI ini bisa dikasih yang NVMe, tapi aku nggak perlu SSD, jadi aku nggak pilih. Dan kalau yang satunya ini yang bentuknya kayak hard disk biasa, jadi mari kita ganti gambarnya. Ini yang hard disk biasa, terus ini yang SSD SATA. Bentuknya sama, ukurannya sama, simpelnya begitu. Tapi kenapa aku pilihnya hard disk? Karena tujuannya aku beli itu cuma buat penyimpanan aja, jadi kayak buat nyimpan video, foto, dan karena aku kan fokusnya memang buat video editing, jadi aku juga bisa nyimpen game di situ. Dan seperti yang kita tahu sebenarnya di laptopnya sendiri ada bawaannya SSD, yaitu 512 GB NVMe SSD. Nah, untuk software-software biasanya aku simpennya di situ, jadi bisa cepat juga. Dan kalau kita lihat harganya, ini SSD, yang ini hard disk, itu selisihnya memang jauh banget dengan kapasitas yang sama 1 TB. Harganya 2 kali lipat lebih kalau aku mau pakai SSD. Nah, karena tujuannya untuk penyimpanan aja, jadi aku pakai hard disk. Karena menurutku itu lebih reasonable aja sih untuk saat ini. Oke, ke komen yang terakhir, same with my device. Okay, so if you're watching this, let me know in the comment box below what you think about this review, since you've been using this laptop as well. Alright, so for those of you who are sticking with me until this far, now I have to say goodbye and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.